I'm just like honored to like know you guys.
Likewise.
A pretty huge deal.
Likewise.
Pinch me
It's mutual.
No, definitely. And so I have to ask, like, what is next for you guys? Like, seems like you could pretty much do anything. You know, I'd love to know about like part 3 of the mini series. Because y'all got like 5. Y'all got one mini series about growing up separately. Then you got one mini series about meeting together. Then you got one mini series about like all the crazy stuff in wine.
It's true.
You know, so like what's next for you?
There's a few things, but I think like the thing that ties them all together is continuing to expand our accessibility and continuing to expand our reach with our gospel about wine and being a place for everybody to come and enjoy. So I think a couple of the things that we have, you know, this year, next year, are one, going into internationally, right? So we're going outside of the US and to the continent, Caribbean, Bahamas, like other countries, which is, up until now, you know, it's been, people forget winemaking is still agricultural, right? So it's like there are so many grapes, like it takes a while to make wine, but we've been able to scale to a place where we can now, you know, meet the needs of the market in the US, and now we can look at, you know, some of these other places where we think our wines would be a great fit. So that's exciting for us.
And I think a big milestone was MLK Day this year.
We got the keys.
Yes.
How many keys? I would jingle them right now.
Yes. We acquired a property in Carneros in Napa Valley.
Napa.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And
that's gonna be crazy.
That's big.
Oh wow! I can't even. I'm trying to process like the level of stuff that you can do there. Like you think about the places that people are going there and like the difference that they'll get when they come here is.
Well, I think that's about it, right? Like expanding the idea of what does it mean to visit wine country, right? Like what does the wine experience mean? What does the tasting experience look like traditionally? And not saying that it's good or bad necessarily, but like we'll be able to expand that. Like what does that experience look like? Who comes? Who enjoys it? And maybe it's not as traditional, you know, as what, and challenge people to think about the experience differently, right? Some people may think like, oh, that's not for me. Like, I'm not like going to Napa to do like wine tasting. Oh, but maybe there's this other, you know, vibe that might be more in line, you know, with me and how I want to spend my Saturday afternoon or what have you that we can provide. So we're excited about that.
And it literally takes us back to nearly 18 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, when we first started and like the vision of like, how would we do it? You know.
It's brought like some new life, like reinvigorated.
Just a different, you know, take, a different, our own vision on what that experience can be like.
That is so cool. Well, I'm excited. Y'all know.
Well, you'll be there.
I'm trying. You know, don't forget about the little people, you know?